Hello friends, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. If you want to see how I got from this hideous hair to this hair, then keep on watching for that step-by-step tutorial. Alright folks, hello, welcome back. We've got another hair video today. Now what might be today's hair video, you ask? Well, here's a little story time for you. I got married this year, and the updos that I had chosen for the events for my wedding required volume and length. It didn't necessarily require healthy hair, simply because it would all be pinned up and you wouldn't be able to see the rat's tail ends. And this just looks like a rat's tail convention here. Like there's some big congregation of rats and all their tails are just hanging out. And so today I am going to be transforming my hair. It's not necessarily going to be extremely healthy by the end of this. It will be healthier, number one. Number two, it will look healthier as well. And we're also actually coloring my hair today because I haven't colored my hair in, I'm going to say, about 6 years. So the trim and the color paired together is hopefully going to give my hair a little bit more life. And this is completely DIY, low budget in this one right here. So, not sponsored by Garnier, but hey Garnier, want to sponsor me? Whew, I'm so excited for this because I really need this. This is my before. Look at this. Look at my ends in all their glory. Don't we? While we're at it, don't judge my PJs. Don't. So it's colored. You won't be able to really see the difference right now. You might be able to see the difference later. I do see the difference. It looks richer. It just overall looks healthier. It's got a little bit of a different shine to it. If you're putting chemicals into your hair, you're not making it healthier. Mind you, this video isn't about making my hair healthier necessarily. It's about putting some oomph back into it. It's about putting some life back into it and just bringing some color and dimension back into it because it really needs some TLC. I'm going to brush it out and then we're gonna get to the fun part, which is the snip part. The blunt cut part of this video. You're going to need some elastic bands. I've got 4 elastic bands here. I'm just using regular scissors that we had at home. So I'm just gonna wet them again real quick because you do want to be working with pretty much wet hair here because you're gonna get a better, you're gonna get a more accurate length. You're going to part your hair exactly in half. At least that's how I like to do it. I don't wear my hair parted in the middle all the time, only when I really have it straightened or something. However, I think there's something to say for symmetry. So then we're gonna use the elastic bands. And this is gonna look mighty ridiculous right now, but bear with me. I'm going to make 2, get yourself a brush. I'm going to make 2 really even and tight ponytails. And I'm trying to make sure they are right behind my ear, each. Okay, tight as you can so that it does not move. Okay, ridiculous much. Same thing on the other side here. This one, I'm gonna come down a little bit. I'm gonna tie it right here because I want this to be able to move. I want to be able to move this down. This is going to be your marker for where you want to cut your hair. And these ones are simply going to be markers, and we need them to be able to move like this. You just have to make sure they're at the same level when they're pulled completely straight. So using these markers now, I'm going to go down to where I'm going to be chopping it off. I'm going to chop off here, literally here, maybe not even. I might go a little lower than that because I can't. All right, you see my markers? You see how I have my hair straight? I have my markers straight. My markers are at the same place, relatively, right here. Okay. Let's do the deed. I'm actually doing it about ½ an inch below my marker. You can always cut more after, but you can't bring the hair back. Here goes nothing. That's not a whole lot of hair. Especially considering how dead mine is, that is not a whole lot of hair. I'm just snipping off some, because this isn't a really sharp pair of scissors. I'm just snipping off some of these excess here. Just snipping off the odds and ends that kind of slip through. That's what your end should look like. Go ahead and do the same to the other side. There you have it. That looks really gross. Now I'm gonna snip into it like this, very lightly, to soften up the hard lines here. I'm actually gonna take the hair out now. It's my length right here. Oh, it already looks a lot better, even though I didn't chop off a whole lot. Gonna hold the end of my hair, brush it out a little bit here. Like this. Firstly, I'm going to cut off some odds and ends. I don't know if you can see it. There's like a couple of stray long pieces. Cutting those pieces off. And I'm just gonna snip into it this way very lightly, just to soften up, because I'm no hairstylist. All right, gonna do the same here. And there we have it. Our ends are done. We're gonna take these bad boys off and move on to our bangs. I'm just gonna use my pinky. So basically, you're gonna take a spot from here and draw a line straight to the top of your ear. Okay, that's it right there. Gonna take this hair, put it back, do the exact same thing on this side. Let me just find a marker here. Right here. And I'm drawing a line to the top of my ear. Put everything else back. This is the stuff I'm going to be using for my bangs. This is the look. If this isn't the look, I don't know what really is. Okay, so this is what we did here. Yes, what we're going to do is make an even smaller triangle here. This bit right here, I'm going to say, is, see what I mean? There's a triangle right here. So you've got the hair in the back that you're not going to be touching. You've got your side bangs. You've got your the side wings of your bangs, and then you've got your core triangle right here. I take my core triangle. I see how long I want my bangs. I actually want them pretty long. I'm gonna say, I'm gonna chop off this much of them. I want them right here. Now, if you release them a little bit, you'll see when your hair dries, it does get pretty short. So mind you, don't, unless you want short bangs, don't go smack in the middle of your face, because it's gonna dry short and it's gonna wear shorter than it is right now when you're cutting it. So I'm going just a little past my chin here. If I loosen it up, This is where it's gonna be, looks good to me. Gonna give it some more space. And here we are. Snippety snop snop. Done. I'm gonna comb it out. And instead of holding it straight down, I'm gonna pull it straight out, because when it's at this angle, you can see the unevenness in a different way. We're gonna cut into it like this, just like we did to the ends of our hair, to soften out the imperfections here. And here we have it. I'm just gonna let it fall, see how it's looking. It's looking all right. Okay, now you're gonna go ahead and go center part again. And you're gonna bring back the side wings of your bangs. See where your shorter bangs, which you just cut from your inner triangle right now, ends up? You're gonna angle your finger this way, so pointing up towards your face and pointing down towards the outside of your body. And you're basically going to use this angle to cut downwards at an angle and give yourself a little bit of a layer right here, so that the shorter bangs that you just cut seamlessly blends into the sides of your face. Because this looks weird. So you kind of want it to blend in. I'm holding it at an angle, I'm coming down right here. And you're going to let hair go right at this angle I'm going. And I'm pulling my hand down as I am coming down. And you're really just pivoting your scissors. You're not fully cutting. It's just like the gentlest, it's like this motion right here. This is the motion you're doing while going downwards. Okay, now it's not the finest work you'll ever find, but I'd rather be in control of my own hair, so. And then we have it. And you are going to be repeating the exact same step for the other side now. It's out of the way because this is kind of annoying. Definitely brought some shape back to my face. So I'm going to set it real quick to show you guys the full effect of it. And this is the Revlon. It's actually, I believe it's the Dyson dupe. And I've done a review on this. I've done a first impression on this. And if you haven't seen that video, I suggest you go ahead and watch that, and I'll be right back to show you the final product. All right, guys. Final product. I think my hair 100% looks and feels healthy. Like, those ends look a gazillion times healthier than they did. And it's retained length, and it's just lovely. I'm so happy with the way this turned out. So happy. And this is what it looks like. These are my ends close up. I think my bangs turned out nice. I think it's framing my face really nicely. I think these layers right in the front here turned out quite nice. Not too shabby for a DIY haircut, huh? If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you try the stuff that I tried today to give my hair a healthier look, then definitely let me know in the comment section below. Also, I'm curious to know how many of you peeps watching this have really long hair, and if you do, how long is your hair? Like, does it go down to like mid-back? Does it go down to your butt? There you go, folks. That's the DIY healthy hair. A little bit of color, a little trim goes a long way. And see you at the next video.